Hello and happy Sunday. It is Sunday, 11:30 a.m. I just got back from taking Dottie from a little 20-minute walk, and I'm making breakfast brunch. I got some onions sauteing. I have some sweet potatoes that I cooked up. Those up a few nights ago, so I'm gonna throw those in. I also have some spinach, and then I'm just gonna do 2 eggs with some egg whites. The walk went pretty well. We did 20 minutes and she was so good. But then we took a break and we sat down at like a little bench, and there was a guy that was like walking by, and she got a little crazy with him. And at first he was just like passing, and then he like turned and smiled like he wanted and like kind of was gonna approach us. And Dottie got really crazy, so then he stopped and he just smiled and waved and kept going. So that was the end of our walk. But we did like 20 minutes, 20 to 23 minute walk. So it was a pretty good one. For the most part, she did really, really good. It's just, no one's ever tried to approach us before. So she stopped that very quickly, thankfully, because I'm not the kind of person to be like, yeah, approach me when I'm alone, like that's kind of weird. Don't do that. If I was like at the park or something, there was a lot of people around, maybe, but like, just approach a woman who's by herself. Thankfully, I had my puppy to protect me. He seemed friendly. He smiled and waved and but yeah, Dottie started flipping out, so he got the hint and left. But overall, she did so good. Like, bike riders, people on scooters. There was a woman who passed by and she was jogging, and I just sat with her. I sat down when she passed by, and I just said, leave it. And I did the good, leave it. And she was so good. But then when that man tried to come up to us, she didn't like it. So, which honestly I kind of appreciate, because she's protecting her mama. But it is warm outside. I'm glad I went out, we went out at it was I checked the time. It was 11:03 when we left. And it's now 11:35 or 11:34. Glad we went a little bit earlier because it's getting hot now. It's like 70 out. Yesterday was super hot, so we did not go. By the time I had the energy, it was like over 70 degrees out and it was hot. And I had to pick up the backyard. And when I was back there, I was just like way overheated, so I chose not to go for a walk. But the thing with Dottie is she has so much energy, but her fur is so thick that she gets hot quick. So, and she gets tired from walking. 20 minutes, she's pretty tired and needs a little break. So I think she was happy to get home, and now she's just laying here in the kitchen on the cool tile. When we go to the park, it's perfect, so it's 20 to 25 minutes, 20 minutes to get there, and then we chill in the grass, and then she gets the energy to come back. Alright, this is what it's looking like. I got the spinach, onion, sweet potatoes, 2 eggs, and some egg whites. Put some salt and pepper. It looks really good. I've also been drinking this aloe vera juice every day. It's 2 to 4 ounces. So I usually do 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. I'm just eyeballing it. It's probably about 2 ounces. I measured it the first couple times, and now I just eyeball it. So cheers. Got this from Sprouts, and it's the cranberry flavor. Anyways, I'm just gonna throw some Parmesan cheese on my eggs. Alright, threw the cheese on top. I did a pretty good job of flipping the whole thing. Okay, there's my brunch. It looks very, very delicious. I wish I had some pico to go on top, or even salsa or something. FedEx package just came. I definitely just tossed it at the door. I heard that. Sweet potatoes, spinach, onions, so good. I have a water. And also because it's all about balance, a Diet Coke. That hits. But my doctor also said I'm dehydrated, so I definitely need to drink more water. Anyways, on this lovely Sunday afternoon, I'm just gonna enjoy my brunch and probably take a shower, and that's about it. Hello, so I just got out the shower and I'm gonna use this. I used it yesterday, but I don't think I did it for the right amount of time, so I'm gonna put this on and just lay here for like 10 minutes. I think I charged it long enough. Okay, there it goes. So it lights up red. It has the strap to wrap around my head. I'm just gonna do this before I put my skincare on. I wash my face and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna start using this every day and see how it goes. Okay, so I finished the like 10 minutes. I did red for the most of the time, and then I switched to the violet one for like a few minutes, and then I applied my skincare. I did like my toner, serums, and then moisturizer, and I thought I'm gonna read a chapter in my book. Dottie's napping in her kennel right now, so while she's calm, I'm gonna read a chapter in my book. Right now I'm reading Home is Where the Bodies Are. I am on, let me see, I'm on chapter 18. So I started this back in December and I brought it on the cruise, but I didn't really get to read much on the cruise. So then when I got back, I meant to like finish it and like continue, but I got back, I was sick, it was the holidays, and like I just never got around to reading it. So I started, I think like a week or so ago, like about a week ago, I started like actually getting into it. So I'm gonna read like a chapter or two while she's napping. Then I'll let her out in a bit because she doesn't like to nap for too long. Okay, it's like a lot later. It's like about 3:30, and it's actually Super Bowl Sunday. So Joe got home at 3 and he left like 10 minutes ago to go watch the Super Bowl. So it's probably about 3:30 right now, which is the game is starting right now. And I have been reading this. Like, it is so good. Like, I just started reading and I was just gonna do like 1 or 2 chapters, and I ended up, I'm reading 5 so far, and I think I'm gonna continue. It's just like, I highly recommend this. I mean, I haven't even gotten all the way through it, but so far I'm enjoying it thoroughly. It's really good, especially if you're into like kind of like thrillers and like like, you know, those kind of books where you just can't put them down because you need to know what's going on, what's gonna happen, like what the heck. Like, I really recommend this. It's by Geneva Rose. So now I'm curious to maybe check out some more of her books. Dottie's right here with me. She's lazy. Usually she's running around in my face, but she's just chilling right now, so that walk must have tired her out. I know, puppy. I'm so sorry. But I also need to meal prep for the next few days. So I have ground turkey, and this week I got like stir fry vegetables. I'm gonna cook all of that up with some soy sauce and just put those in my meal prep containers. And then I'll probably just have yogurt. I'm gonna hard boil some eggs for breakfast, and then that's gonna be it for the next like 3 or 4 days. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner. I was thinking about ordering pizza, but then I thought about it and it's like, it's Super Bowl Sunday, everyone's gonna be ordering something, so it might be crazy. So I do have like, it's really lame, but I have a microwavable Lean Cuisine pizza. I don't know, but regular pizza sounds so good. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on and say how good this book is. I highly recommend it. I went to the thrift store a few weeks ago and got a couple books, and there's a few that I'm really interested. I think I want to start on one of those next. Maybe I'll share this. Maybe I can show you. Let's go show you what I got. Okay, so the first book I got at the thrift store is The Perfect Stranger by Megan Miranda. And this one, just like going off of the cover, looks really good. Like, I don't know, a lot of times what gets my attention is the cover, and I don't know, this one sounds like it could be my next read. The next one I got is The Ex-Husband by Samantha Hayes. All these books were under $5. One thrift store was $1.99 for the paperbacks, and then the other thrift store, they ranged from like $2.50 to like $4.50. So they're all under $5 each. But yeah, this one looks pretty good. The Ex-Husband. You thought you were safe until he moved next door. So that might be good. So the next one I got is The Abduction by Roger Hayden. And I just grabbed this one because it was in really good condition. And this one, I actually already listened to the audiobook, which I highly recommend. It was a really cute book. I got them made. And I just got it because they had it there and it was super cheap. So I got this one, even though I already read it. I just loved this book. It was so cute and like funny and like, I don't know, it was a good one. So I recommend this one, but I did get it just for my collection. And I did, they seem they're a little frosty. I put my books in the freezer in Ziploc bags, then I popped them in the freezer, so that's why they're, I don't know if you can see it, but they're a little frosty. Just to kill anything, because they are used. I mean, most of these are in great condition, but you never know. The next one I grabbed was Always the First to Die by R.J. Jacobs. And this one also, the cover just looked like it could be pretty good. Definitely looked like something I would be interested in because I love these type of like thriller books. So yes, Always the First to Die, R.J. Jacobs. So looks like a good one and also in great condition. And then this one, I like movies like this. So when I saw this, I was like, that might be interesting. I don't normally read this kind of stuff. It's kind of similar in the same genre, but I do like movies like this. And it's called Everyone on This Train is a Suspect by Benjamin Stevenson. So that could be good. This one, I was so excited when I saw it because it's on my Amazon wish list. And it was at the thrift store. And it's in great condition. And that is Someone Knows by V. Keeland. This one just looked really good to me. I mean, Daddy, stop looking at the books. I had originally seen this on like an Instagram ad or a Facebook ad, and so I went to Amazon and put it on my wish list, but I hadn't gotten it. But I hadn't gotten it yet because I have so many other books on my bookshelf that need to be read. But I was so excited because look at that price. I don't know if you can see that. $3.49, like, and it's practically brand new. So I'm excited to read this one. So I can't decide. I think it's between these two what I'll read next. They both seem really good, but then also The Ex-Husband kind of seems like a good one too. But I'm thinking it's gonna be between these. Probably this one because I've been wanting to get this one for a while. Yeah, that is my thrift store book haul, and I think I'm gonna be doing this more often because it's so affordable and like sometimes it's so much fun going thrifting. I've always been like really afraid of thrifting. When I was younger I did it, but as I've gotten older I've gotten nervous about just like, you know, taking things into my home. But I know with books I saw you can just pop them in the freezer. But yeah, that's my thrift store book haul, and I think I spent maybe $18 at the most. I can't remember. I want to say I did the math and it was about $18 for all of these. Okay, so like I said, I have it's like Asian microwave. It has carrots. It has carrots, broccoli, snap peas, and then like the little corns, the baby corn. So I'm just gonna pop this in the microwave, and then we grab this 2 pounds. It's 2 pounds of ground turkey. So I'm gonna cook this up as well. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna do it with soy sauce. That's lunch. I always bring yogurt, and I'm gonna boil some eggs as well. Okay, I got the veggies in the microwave. I have eggs on the stove. Got my ground turkey. I'm just seasoning it with some garlic powder and then some pink salt. I'm not gonna do that much salt because I'm probably gonna do soy sauce. I'm also not using the whole thing for my lunches. I might save some and leave it here. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm gonna throw some pepper in there as well. Meanwhile, I'm gonna snack on some of these delicious pickles that I love so much. Okay, I'm also prepping my dessert for later. So I just have my little glass container and my big thing of Greek yogurt. Okay, so it looks like I only have banana cream, which I'm okay with. It sounds delicious. So I'm just going to open this up and pour some yogurt in the bowl, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of this in there, maybe like a tablespoon or so, or two, maybe. Mix it up, and then put some. Should I put the blueberries on top? I do have a frozen banana, but I don't know how that'll work. Okay, so I'm done. So I'm not the prettiest, but I did 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt with about 1 to 2 tablespoons of the banana powder, like pudding, and some blueberries on top. And I'm going to just put it in the fridge for like a couple hours, and then mix it all up, and it's gonna be so yummy. Giving Dottie a little bit. It's plain yogurt. I got 4. I got my ground turkey ready to go. And I'm just gonna put that in the containers. As always, this is like my go-to meal prep. It's so quick and easy. I'm all red from the heat from the stove. Ignore my face. Vegetables are done, so I'm just gonna pop those in. Okay, I finished my meal preps. They're on the counter cooling, and I decided just to have this Lean Cuisine pizza, and I sprinkled some Parmesan. I got a side of ranch, and I thought this would be just fine since it's just me tonight. It looks good.